What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have some interesting things to go over, especially XRP. Now, yesterday we made an update video and we also spoke about in the morning kind of how today was going to be the real test to see which way we're going to be moving within the markets, because yesterday we were pretty much teeter-tottering on a very solid support level, which if closed below could potentially swing and sail, XRP down to the downside, shorting it as a potential option here, something we don't necessarily want to see happen here. But you can see over the past couple of days, we were tracking a major manipulative jump to the downside here. You can see just in this, we made it about 2 days ago. You can see the short opportunity, the major dump, the correction. I wouldn't call it necessarily an opportunity, but we have this beautiful bull flag forming here. We had an immediate dump and we wrecked to the downside, but it was massive manipulation across the board. And then yesterday morning, we made a video how we receded and corrected all the way back up to that support level here. And then we made an update video in the afternoon yesterday discussing how we're literally starting to trend above, seeing some green lights as we start to head higher. Now, what's interesting is as of literally this morning, the market on XRP is actually dipping lower, which is getting a bit sketch. It's getting a bit weird, and we're going to have to kind of maybe tweak the charts yet again, figure out what exactly is going on here, because I don't want to, admit that we're dumping. I don't want to admit that we're going to correct. Whether or not I'm being biased or not, we're going to have to look at things here, but I don't think we're going to head lower. Again, I'll speak more about that in a minute, but you can see things like Ethereum managed to reverse out of it yesterday, closed us very high off yesterday, and here we are trending back inside our technical indicator. Same thing goes with Bitcoin here, closing above its technical indicator. So we had major swings 2 days ago, trending below major uptrend, major support here, and then we managed to actually recede and correct right back inside this uptrend here. Yesterday had big volume swinging us up, and then today as well, we're starting to trend inside this either ascending fractal or, ascending triangle, however it is you want to look at it here, which is quite interesting if you ask me. Like, all these cryptos are looking bullish except XRP, which is closing below. So we need to see if we can move these charts around, see if I have the actual bottom support level correctly drawn on XRP, because it's very possible that excluding support here was the incorrect thing, and maybe it was supposed to be like this. I don't know just yet. Maybe it was supposed to be like this. Yet again, I don't know. So we're going to have to play around with this, see exactly how we pan out today, and maybe we'll make a decision off that as to the general direction we're going to be moving to. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, as you guys can see, quick refresh reveals markets are still consolidating, trading at 70 on the Fear and Greed Index. We're up only about 0.6%, and we are starting to recover ever so slightly as of yesterday here. You can see we only slightly recovered to the upside, a small movement upwards here, and honestly, it wasn't that great. I mean, we're slowly recovering out of this, but it's nothing to write home about at all. Like, this is such a tiny little swing to the upside here that we're actually starting to form what appears to be a better downtrend. You can see if we connect this, it's some sort of downtrend. Maybe there's an uptrend on bottom support here, but we're starting to see some sort of consolidative period. Again, top resistance on BNB, bottom support on BNB. Solana has a downtrend and a price floor. XRP has a downtrend and a price floor. So there's definitely some sort of indicator forming here that we're just not seeing correctly just yet, and that's what we're going to try to figure out and discuss in today's episode. So I guess diving into XRP here, when we jump and look at the weekly chart, we don't look that bad. You could definitely see we are trending below support, but we don't look bad in the sense that we do have, and we are intertwined currently in this moving average here. We have a weekly moving average with a clear price ceiling that we've definitely broken above in the past year. And we also have the green band support here, which we haven't yet retested or broken below. Now you can see us filling in. I know there's a ton of lines and it looks a bit confusing, but we are inside of this and we are forming some sort of Elliott wave. And we do have pretty much, 2 days left today and 2 more days, almost 2 days, 11 hours to be precise here of this candle where we're going to close. And it's very possible we could correct up, but it's also possible we could close below. Now, I don't want to believe that we're going to close below. Is it a big possibility? Yes. We have seen results or things in the past where we do end up closing or seeing trends below here, but inevitably it was just a means to an end and we ended up breaking to the upside here. So the fact is, and some of you guys are saying a dead cat bounce, feel free to email me that chart so I can see a little bit closer as to what you're seeing. Maybe I can, talk about it here, but you can see we are creating an Elliott wave impulse. You can see, let's just pull up Elliott wave crypto and see if we can get any more clarity as to what we're looking at here. Elliott impulse wave is another name for it. They're drawing it a bit differently here. I just find it as a 5-point correction. It seems like that's not always the most commonality here, but it's kind of like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of that pattern that we're looking at here. The Bitcoin Elliott wave analysis. So you can see this is in an uptrend. We were doing it in a downtrend here, but this is the reference how it has 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for that fifth retest you could see right here, and then it usually reverses direction here, and that's kind of what we're talking about today. You can see as well on here, we have kind of the 5-point thing. It goes B, A, B, C, D, E, and then it reverses the pattern here, and you can see on XRP, that's kind of what I've been comparing it to, where we have a start, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we usually reverse direction here within this bull flag formation. And that's kind of where my head's at, and kind of trying to figure out what exactly could potentially happen here is the likelihood of a reversal to the upside. That's what I like to think is going to happen. Whether or not it does is kind of up for debate, especially because we're seeing some very wonky movement today on XRP. The likelihood is we close and get back inside of here, or we have the chart wrong. Now, it's very possible. It's definitely a hard one to do because I've been trying to include this number 1 here, but we could, I don't know. I don't think it looks that accurate. It could be something along the lines of this. This might be more accurately a depiction of the Elliott wave down. This was a flare out of it, and here's another flare out of it. And maybe today or tomorrow or the next, we could get back inside this, which is the goal here, because ideally what we're looking for is a reversal out of it. And that's truly what I think is going to come. Now, obviously, we're going to do these trades, and when that time comes to make that decision, we're going to take advantage of it on BidFi, because BidFi not only is free to sign up, they're giving away over $2,000 in free cryptocurrency by signing up with the link down in the description below. This is where we've been able to trade and leverage XRP. Not only can you do this, but they also have, for those that are beginners or like to test their skills or copy my trades, we do have a demo account. As you can see, this is the demo account where they give you $50,000 in sample money to test your skills completely free. You can see here, $50K in free Monopoly money. You can see demo money here, and you can even receive it. When demo asset balance is lower than the minimum amount, you can reset it at any time without a limit, which is awesome here. So you guys can constantly test your skills and get familiar with the platform, with the website, test your trades, which I highly recommend doing before using real crypto. And then when you're comfortable, you literally click live trade and you can jump into actually trading with real cryptocurrency. I love the exchange. I highly recommend you check out BidFi down in the description below. Anywho, moving forward from that, that's kind of my reference onto here, is I don't believe we've broken out of the bull flag or the descending fractal just yet. Or sorry, the bull flag, whatever you want to call it, bull flag descending fractal. Yes, we're starting to see this movement today. We need to see how we continue to pan out today, because if we start closing below here, is a chance we could get in for a short. I don't want to say that's what's going to happen here, but it is definitely a big possibility. We have done it in the past. But moving forward from that, looking at these other cryptos here, and also just for reference, when we did break downwards here, it was in an ascending fractal. You can see this is an ascending fractal, which broke us down. We're in a descending fractal. It should ideally break us up. And I'm still very bullish on that, even if we're going to see some manipulation for the current market. And that's kind of what we're dealing with now, is we're trying to recover and rebound off this major manipulation, because XRP did get hit the hardest. You can see barely anything happened to Ethereum, and Ethereum is right back on track like nothing ever happened, filling in this gap here. Once again, very similar. When a decision is made on this, then we'll either buy in and long or sell in short. It's either closure above this on the daily or closure below this on the daily. We could even do this one here, depending if you want to be moderate or conservative. Same thing with Bitcoin here. We've switched things over to more of an ascending fractal, which, as you guys know, has a bearish tendency to fall. So that's a big possibility. If we close below support here, which we haven't done just yet, that would be that opportunity on the daily to close for us to short it to the downside here. But until that happens, good chance we could continue to spiral up like that. I am changing my position now to say it's not so much an ascending triangle as much as it is an ascending fractal, which will head to the upside here. Lastly, the S&P continuing to spiral lower. Unnecessary correction, a healthy one at that, in my opinion. But hopefully we rebound soon. We are going to find a low point at some point, and then we're going to start to probably consolidate and eventually head back up. That's my opinion. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.